All right, we got about 2 minutes until market open. A few setups I like. I like Nvidia breaking out a pre-market high and previous week high for opening breakouts. Did like Tesla here at pre-market high, breaking out of there, but it seems to be rejecting pre-market high, yesterday's high already. So I'm not sure if we're going to get the market open breakout or if we're looking for a break and retest. Palantir is already happening. I was looking for a breakout of this pre-market high range. AMD looking for a potential reject of pre-market high, previous day close, just because it is also Monday's rejection level. But if we can do a break and retest above it and hold above it, I'd be interested in longs. But market open, I'm interested in Nvidia and Palantir for market open trade. We got about 15 seconds. Doing 20% stop loss today just because Friday 0 DTE. Not sure if I'll be able to catch all these trades, but Palantir is the one I'm favoriting so far. Nvidia has the most buying signal. Alright, Palantir, I'm in these. I'm in longs. These contracts are not loading up. Wow. Very volatile market open. Look at that. Alright, taking my first trim. Taking 2 trims off. Shot straight up to 20% profit. Moving stops to break even. Stops are at break even. I trimmed off half my position already. Nvidia, we looks like we want to break out too. Look at 50% for my next trim. Might not get there. I like Nvidia here as well. I'm in Nvidia longs, breaking out a pre-market high, previous week high range. Does not want to continue through though. Take another trim on Palantir, 50%. Oh wow, 50% profit it was, but so I only got a quarter left of my position left. Oh, I'm gonna stop out of this. Oh wait, why can't I flatten? All right, Palantir amount. Nvidia, I'm still in this trade. All right, looking to take my first trim here on Nvidia. 20% profit. My Weeble is just slow right now. All right, let me cancel these orders. Trimming, taking 1 trim off on Nvidia. Stops are break even. Short-lived trade, stopped out at break even. Oh, look at Palantir go. Sometimes I kind of wish I waited for the break and retest setup. Because if I entered even slightly late, if I entered here, I take a trim here, have stops at break even. This one might have stopped me out. Wow, look at Palantir go. 3 minutes into market open, only $1,000 profit, but I'll take that. 3 minutes in Friday morning. First day of the month, starting off with a win. I will take it. There we go. AMD pushing out QQ with a strong break. Cleaner move. Look at that. That could have done an opening breakout of pre-market high range as well. That was actually cleaner than Nvidia. Have a lot of FOMO here with Palantir, but gonna just probably call it technically a one and done day. Nvidia was a short-lived trade. Don't want to force anything else. Everything is so far gone. Palantir market open trade was beautiful. I just don't know what was going on with my contracts to trim and everything. Frustrating seeing that just play out. Just this little part got me stopped out. See what the Palantir look like on the 1 minute. Wow. I'll need to see if I just need to take that trade literally right at market open. I think I took it a few seconds in. But these pullbacks are aggressive. Look at that. Yeah, Nvidia strong rejection. I think with previous week high though, that acts as a strong resistance level. I should have favored QQQ breaking out of this range instead. Breaking out of previous, already pre-market high was above previous day high. So that is a stronger indicator to uptrend. And here's AMD potentially had the original setup of rejecting previous day high, pre-market high, or if we can hold above it, then we've got a lot of room to the upside. Wow, look at Tesla, hard rejection of pre-market high and previous day high. This is the one I was favoriting the most. This one in Palantir. Look at all these buy orders kicking in on Palantir. It's where you gotta let your winners run. Nvidia could have been a nice win, but happy I got a baby trim and it wasn't a loss and eat into my Palantir trade. Wow, QQQ. Strong breakout. QQ has been choppy as of late, but now it's really starting to break out. It's the strongest, stronger than all the individuals. Look at that. AMD rejecting. This could be a pre-earnings run up to it. Palantir. We've got earnings next week. Tesla with a strong rejection of pre-market high, previous day high. I guess AMD is doing a break and retest of its VWAP, trying to break above and hold above previous day high and pre-market high. If AMD can hold above this and make the strong support, which we do get a lot of upside. Not gonna lie, I have a lot of FOMO of QQQ. Just went straight up. That's what I was anticipating for Nvidia and Palantir, which Palantir kind of did, but it's already getting this pullback. QQQ catching that move on a 0 DTE. Let's see what the contracts would have been like. 668. I probably would have 669 or $70 contracts, probably 670 contracts. Look at that. From market open, looking around. See, bounced to the previous day high. So you entered right around here, maybe let's call it 150. Yeah, contracts went up over 100%. You would have caught. Even Palantir did peak out at 100% if I didn't get stopped out. Ah, look at AMD. Oh, QQQ, man. Almost 150%. And there's Nvidia. Tempting to break out of that range. Here comes Palantir with recovery. Big buying lots, 3,100 lots, 1,800 lots. Still outweighs those selling lots. Wow. With strong buyers coming in as well. Looks like Tesla's just going to consolidate, remain relatively flat. Look, you got your retest here in AMD. Retesting this candle high right here. Wow. QQQ, look at that. And there's my Palantir trade with a continued uptrend. Just don't know if, yeah, I don't know how I would have stayed in that trade because my contract shot up all the way up to 50%, and I'm not going to not put my stop loss at break even after 50%. Probably just gonna give it another 5 minutes here or so. See how if news candle impacts anything here at the 30 mark. We've got, yeah, ISM manufacturing PMI, and another one at 10 a.m. Eastern. Let's see if AMD ends up doing a break and retest here. You got previous day high, previous day close, pre-market high, and VWAP. Let's look at order flow. See if we can start to see buyers step in to validate this setup. Not really seeing a lot of buyers stepping in, still seeing a lot of sellers. SPY doing a pre-market high, break and retest. It's a good sign. Oh, AMD. Could have been a liquidity sweep. Broke above pre-market high, previous day high, Monday's high, and rejecting. So far, Palantir is bouncing off VWAP. Let's see if we can hold it, or if we get a. What I've noticed with Palantir, a lot I'll get aggressive move to the up or downside, and then it'll revert back. This is news candle, so 45. Something to look out for Tesla. I mean, we did have an aggressive bounce at previous day close. That could have been the ultimate entry, but it wasn't my play. I was looking at breakouts here. Probably could have got a one or two trims off if I took Tesla, but it would have been very quick. Would have been happened faster than Palantir. Palantir, my contracts were so it took a while to even just show up. All right, not too much action here. Don't want to FOMO into another trade, force something that I think is there. Got two wins off the market open within the 3 minutes. No reason to wait any longer. Gonna go enjoy my weekend early and take the winning day and the winning week. So today, $1,000 profit. Um, Need to start looking at QQQ breaking out of its pre-market high range or previous day high range, um, especially if pre-market high is above previous day high or pre-market high is above previous day high. Palantir, I need to look at just getting in right away. Even 3 second hesitation will get me. So yeah, $1,000 profit within the first 3 minutes of the market open, and then now it's 20 minutes within the market open, and I'm logging off.